Char's guarding the door, and Ashran, he's going to start.
Yep.
That's like he lets everyone know I'm going to start trying to chant a ritual to try to restore us. What this does, you get HP plus 5 thanks to Bozak with his instilling nature. But the important thing is you get a short rest. So
you get the effects of a short rest.
You get a short. It's the same as a short rest. So you can click short rest, and even if you don't get to maximum, you can use your hit dice.
Oh.
Yeah, like it is a short. That's the cool thing about this. You get the HP first,
and
then you can do it just like it's the same as an hour. So it takes something that takes an hour down to 10 minutes.
Nice.
So
Bozag's temp HP?
No, he
total?
enhances her spell.
Oh, okay, exactly.
So that's a real thing. So
what a man!
If anyone has abilities to come back, I think your bards come back, don't they?
My bardics.
Yeah, your bardics. Then I think does your rages come back on short rest?
Pretty sure they don't.
Oh, they did, but anyway.
It might. Let me make sure.
So I think your wild shapes come back. I don't know if I don't think you get anything else. Don't forget under the new rules, wild shapes. You can burn a wild shape to get a spell.
Yes.
I already gave one on the short rest.
So you get one more.
One.
So all right.
Get one back.
So I'm not sure, Mom, what you get.
So give me 2.
Maeve. Sorry.
Maeve.
What?
I'm not sure what you get on a short rest, but
probably nothing.
But if you click the
I think I
campfire,
get some of my spell slots back. No?
Not being a wizard, I don't think.
Yeah, some wizards do.
yeah, some wizards get some stuff back.
You can look. I don't know.
But if you click it, like you'll get stuff back that you're
Some
supposed
wizards,
to.
I mean,
Alright,
depending
so
on
anyway.
character
Boom.
level.
It's
All right.
going off.
So she's chanting. So while she's chanting, I guess like she
question this dude.
She can't ask any questions because she's chanting. She's she everybody feel that better. So no.
Who are you? What are you? And why are you here?
My name's Carl, and basically like I
Carl with a K.
was following y'all because like I didn't know who y'all was.
But
Well,
what
we
are
don't
you
know who
doing
you are.
here?
So I'm doing
Why are you following
Like,
us?
do you live around here or what?
All right. I will tell you this now. You've never seen a dragonborn.
That's what he is.
That's what he is.
I'm like a 7-foot tall dragon person.
You know, dragon lizard like thing. She's a tiefling. She looks like a demon, devil.
That's great.
She is a
Got
devil.
one.
Bit prettier.
Yeah.
This is a tiefling.
With blue skin.
Alright. So she's got horns coming through.
They look like devils.
They sort of look like devils. Someone's the red. Like they look like a person, but they've got red skin, which you've not seen that before. You're used to seeing someone that's really pale. Then you also see what looks like an adult child.
Nope, she's just a child.
And then
you also see someone that is very rare. You see someone with blonde hair. Here, it's very very rare. And then you see. Other than you're just short, there's nothing really. No, your color, like the colors of all your all's outfits, like you have color, lots and lots of color, which is very very rare. Like here too. It's like most of the time, that's usually noble, like people who believe they're nobles or stuff. Usually have colors. Like I said, as you're wearing like grays and dingy stuff. Other than you've made sure your dragons.
is Carl
I
just
am a
a...
noble.
I mean, I technically was too at one point.
Yeah. So, but in this, but here,
Yeah, here.
you know, like
Yeah.
here, there's also something else that there's certain things that wear color.
Is Carl just a human?
You're just human, right? Yeah. Do you have any color on you? Like under your armor, maybe?
Maybe like a red shirt or something.
All right. So you can't really see it, but you do have like red under. And these are all things that are sort of important. So interrogate
The poor man.
young man.
What do you know about this area?
I have something to do with the silver dragon.
Okay. Which is?
So the silver dragon, like the only silver dragon you know is the statue.
Which is?
Like I'm pretty much like I'm a knight of like the silver dragon.
Okay.
This is true. He's a knight. He's a knight of the silver dragon.
Where does your order stand?
Do you want to show them anything?
Yeah, like the book. I have a book.
So even though he's tied up, like he's like pointing. He's got little pouch. So do you want to take the
I'm
take it?
taking the book.
All right. So you've taken the book, and here's a book, and on the top of the book is it's a bound leather book. On there's like a silver medallion of a dragon head through it, and that's on the front.
Did he ever answer why he was here?
No. Why are you here?
Why are you here?
Because I have something to do with the silver dragon, and y'all are here, and I'm trying to figure out who you was.
So you are from around here then? Because if you serve this dragon, and there's a statue of it out front, then you're like native to this area, correct?
Yeah.
Where do you live?
Okay.
So, like you're a nomad because that's not, like you don't settle down.
You
So
have to
you're
have
a
a camp.
wanderer.
Yes, you wander.
Do you have a camp anywhere close?
Is there anyone in your order or group or whatever,
No.
like other than you? It's just you.
I'm the last one.
Okay. What happened?
The book. Down the book.
Just read the book.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what do you want with us?
I'm skimming through while he's talking to him.
I mean, you're following us for a reason.
Yeah, because you're here, and I'm trying to figure out why you're here.
Yeah, he's not following you. He's at the house.
So you live here?
Near
All
here,
this talk is silver. I started looking around. Was that dragon made out of real silver?
Not the one in front. Because the stone is just it's like granite that looks sort of silver.
Okay. Well, I'm like skimming through the book. Do I see anything of?
So you go through it, and it's basically like it's a guidebook on it's like the code of the Order of the Silver Dragon. So they serve Agnevost.
I don't know who that is.
It's you did notice that you're in Agnevost Holt,
Okay.
Oh, okay.
and that was
yeah.
above the door that
So
said Agnevost
he
Holt.
serves at Arcanavost,
Yes.
like Carl
Are
does.
there any dragons alive here?
K or C?
I don't know that.
Good answer. I like that answer. Inspiration.
So you said that you stay here right now? So this is a safe place to sleep?
From what I know.
I'm inciting that.
From what I know.
So
15.
ask him if he's ever stayed in here.
Well, I'll get to that once he's done.
I incited 15.
Well, he believes he's safe. I'm just saying, he believes he's safe.
So how many days and how many nights have you slept in this place?
So you want to roll history on that one?
It's the big one. It's a +1, so roll that one.
No. Remember, you got that special thing that anything to do with this house and the order. It's +9.
Oh yeah.
Ooh. 12.
Well, didn't need much. Do you want to tell the truth, stretch the truth, or not answer?
Just tell the truth.
Very helpful.
This is his first night to stay here.
How would you determine if someone was safe to stay or not?
No, I just think it's hilarious that we approach this place. At the same time, some stranger approaches this place.
So with your history,
This place is not designed for quits.
Yeah, I can't send you messages, so I just have to say it out loud. Everyone just pretends that it's like you've been, you've been making your way here because the whole place is surrounded by wolves and all sorts of other stuff. So it's taken you 3 days to get here. But for some reason, a lot of the creatures sort of cleared to go to something else in recent times. So he was able to get to the mansion.
Okay.
Okay.
So do you want to tell me why you're here?
I'm here because I'm trying to figure out why y'all are here.
Hold on, little man.
That doesn't-
Char has the most important question. Do you have any food?
I knew that was coming. I knew it was coming. I knew that was coming.
Yes, you do. You have rations. Like you can.
I don't know that it'll
do
be
you
enough
show-
for Char
do
though.
Do you show the rations? What do you
Char
say?
eats a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
I mean, this is your food.
It's your food.
Don't lose
But how he's playing it? Yeah, like he's a knight. He believes he's a as far as you know, like he has knightly values. So someone's asking for food, you can show him he has a pouch on his side.
I'm gonna ask if you know anything about this mist.
But no.
He doesn't know anything about the mist. What's going on?
He knows it'll kill you. Yeah. So just tell them this. It's like this is your words. If you try to go through the thick mist, you're never seen again.
So if you try and go through the thicker mist, you ain't never gonna see him again.
Okay.
So,
good to know.
may I ask how you have survived to the age that you are in this hellish land?
So you can tell him that there are hundreds, maybe thousands of people living here.
There's hundreds of thousands of people living here.
Hundreds,
there a
hundreds,
town?
maybe 1,000.
Is there a town close by that is populated where we might find rest?
I have to look up this one. Town, we are there. Let me see if ours is town.
Here's the problem. It's dark. That mist is out there, and so is everything else that roams of a night. We're inside walls. We've not searched this place. We have no idea what's here. Some stranger has come. Don't trust him.
I say we treat it like we treated the desert. We're up all night, then try to find rest during the day when most of the predators are.
If you all do that, everyone will get a layer of exhaustion if you try to stay up all night after everything you've been
Is
through.
anyone an elf here? Nobody?
No, my other characters
That's so weird
are.
that so many people and we don't have any elves with the name people.
Because I was gonna say they just do trance and they could like.
That's 4 hours, but still.
Yeah, they could just do theirs and then take the rest
But
of the
did
shit.
everyone take their short rests? It's coming soon.
No, not yet. I haven't done mine.
So, all right. So I'm going to go ahead and say that you finished your chance. So everyone, you can take a short rest.
And it'll be 15 extra HP.
And so you'll
15
get,
healing.
yes. So take your short rest and add 15.
Is that with his +5?
Yes.
That only gave us 10.
It's 2d8.
Oh, I
I
thought
rolled
it
2
was
5s.
Well, and plus it's like a
But here's the
mass
thing.
thing.
You get to use your hit dice. So technically, you can burn all your hit dice to get max HP if you feel like.
Yeah, I'm gonna use some of them.
So you're already maxed out. So you don't need,
I thought you was.
so
You said 15.
I use 4 of them.
So while they're talking, you're the only one that notices that you see a shadow moving around the room in and out. You can never train on it, but you see it, and it runs behind the painting. Now again, the short rest doesn't cure you of exhaustions.
No.
Or get you out of your predicament.
That's the one good thing about the ranger is a short rest does take away levels of exhaustion from me.
Oh, that's
But I
right,
didn't have any, so.
Mine's different. I got a special thing where I don't actually go down.
Yeah, I remember you just get back up and just, the
Yeah,
DC
so-
just keeps getting harder.
Yeah, but every time, but all that exhaustion is going to be on me if I go down and I don't pass it. And now it's at a 25 and I can't pass it.
You do natural 20.
Well,
but
yeah.
Could
not
do a
the
nat 20.
Yeah, but
Okay, with all that, I'm pretty much fully healed almost.
You know, I
80
think,
of 80.
I think most of you all should be able to get.
I'm fully. But I'm.
Just no spell slots.
Yeah. I mean,
straight to the spell
That-
slots.
But you,
Just
all
straight
your
up.
marks are back.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you
At
need
least we're not limping around because we're super hurt.
Oh no, more lemon.
We still know that.
I thought you said you were fully healed.
Yeah, but all he's got is Bardics left, right? That's
You got cantrips.
No, I've got a few spell slots, but
because you don't have anything that can stop. Does anyone have anything that can stop like curses or anything left? Does anyone have any of that left?
Vincent
Still-
I'm
doesn't.
still tapped. It didn't
Yeah.
touch my.
Like that's through.
Vincent does not.
Remove curse. Remove curse.
so Carl.
I have Revivify, so
Carl.
I'm thinking of that llama
With a
that
K.
says
Thank
you
you.
can't kill
Eat the
people,
faces.
Carl.
Eat the faces, man.
Oh yeah.
who is the
Candyland or Candy Mountain?
Wait,
Candy
everything-
Mountain. That's it.
Both are.
I'm gonna ask you if there's like a king or a monarch, like who's the ruler
She's
around
September
here?
26, so she's right after you too.
Um,
So there's
Pretty-
there's one name for that. That starts
Pretty
with
sure
an
we
S.
seen him when we
Name's
first
Strahd.
arrived here.
But I wasn't with
Strahd.
you.
Yeah, he was. I mean, you was technically.
Strahd.
Strahd.
So he
It's
told
a
us
great
that
big ugly
Strahd
vampire.
is the
But we, do
ruler
we know he's a
of all.
vampire?
No one knows. No one knows what a vampire
I don't know what it
is
is.
because they don't even go to. They don't even go to the outlines. The outlines are six.
It's the
Okay.
llama.
And I'm gonna ask
No.
if
There's vampires in Sigil.
So
there?
very very few.
I had that one, didn't he?
I'm gonna ask him if Strahd takes care of his followers or if he's kind of like a not good person.
So, all right. So your order. No, it's like your order is sworn to defeat Strahd one day,
Marvelous.
But we don't
Duh.
know this because
Hey.
we weren't supposed to hear.
and again you were the last of your order.
Are you going to tell us that?
Yeah.
Okay.
At least he tells us everything.
That's true. He ain't keeping no
Insight.
secrets.
So where did you find the book
I'm
and
gonna
armor
insight
at,
to see
kid?
if I believe that.
Oh, that's a good question. Yes, where you like so you can make up a story how you found it. I didn't tell you.
I found a book with, like, I just found a book and
When that taught you the code, how'd you get the armor?
like I said, I was one of the.
Looked like he pieced it together.
23 insight. Do I believe that
I
he
was
wants
one
to
of
kill
those
Strahd
knights
today?
of the Silver Dragon, so like, I was given that armor.
Were you like a page or a sub knight first? How was your training?
The book.
The book.
The book trained you.
So have you ever been formally trained in combat?
A little bit, so.
So he's fought. Like you can tell like his arm like.
What'd you fight?
Either.
May I see your weaponry? Because I noticed that there are were creatures here, and due to our history, I know that they take special types of weaponry to defeat them.
He's tied up. So
I'm just gonna pull
I
a sword
asked
out
him
and see if
I
it's
could
silver.
see it.
Is his sword silvered?
yes, his sword is
Okay.
silver. You notice something else though when you go to and pull the sword out. He's got rolled up pieces of paper on him.
Okay, I'm gonna see what it is.
So do you say anything to him when he pulls
Like,
out
at least
the piece of paper?
ask if we can.
You describe
Have you ever known Vincent to ask to do anything?
this book.
True.
I didn't say that's through there, but so you've got some scrolls. Okay.
So instead, I'm gonna say wait when you just start to open them, and I'm gonna say what are on these scrolls?
You don't know.
I don't know.
The book led you to these scrolls.
The book just brought me to him.
Are they in common?
They look like they were in some type of language. They're not common.
None of us
I'm
can
gonna
read 'em.
take a wild guess. I know Draconic.
Yeah,
It's the Order of the Silver
Yeah, I know
Dragon.
Draconic too.
There's
So
several of
they'll
us
have
that know
to-
Draconic.
Yeah.
but
Everyone just knows
So-
Draconic.
So, but they look like they're in some type of like cant, because knights have a cant too.
Did you take comprehend
Old
languages?
code.
So, who has the map of
Just look at your spells.
Barovia?
Little one.
Little one?
Because I can't remember if you did or not. I don't think you
Little,
did. Because I was
little
like, oh,
one.
that'll
You
never
little one,
work.
she
That'll
little,
never
little.
come in handy.
She's little.
This
Okay,
is what
little
happens.
one has Charces.
No.
May I
Little,
see
little.
the map of Barovia? Thank you,
It's a heck
little
of a map.
one.
What if I didn't want to give it to him?
He asked nicely.
Then you can do this on your home.
Do you have any spells to decipher or anything?
No, because he told me I would never use them.
Well, did he hand you the scrolls?
Yeah. You handed us the scrolls, right?
No, he took them.
Where
He just
are we?
Oh.
He's still tied up.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
tied up.
he's
but,
tied up,
but
yeah.
I asked if Dusty handed the scrolls for her to look at.
Are you handing me the scrolls?
Sure, if you ask for them.
May I please have them?
Sure.
Thanks.
So
Yeah, he gave me the scrolls.
This place is not
you,
listed
you,
on
you
there.
look at them. They're spell
I'm
scrolls.
thinking it's either right here. Yeah, I think it's
Okay,
right
so
here.
if I read them, do
Drennan,
I
where are
learn
we
them?
at on
Is
this
it that
map?
kind of deal?
You have
I
to
think it's right.
transpose them into
Right-
your
right
spell
there.
book.
That's it.
Yeah, it does look
Yeah, that's it.
pretty
Right
close.
Write them into your spell book.
Yeah. So
You learn the magic.
Are we near the Luna River?
there. Yeah, that's. I mean, because that thing is
How do I write these into my spell
more
book?
detailed than
right.
this thing.
You just copy them.
Okay.
yeah. So you'll learn them by writing in your spell book. You're at Q.
Okay,
Yeah, I
I'm
know
writing
it's
these into my
completely
spell book
different
then.
from this. So.
Yeah, it's.
What spells did I just learn?
So you learned remove curse. Remove.
Oh.
There are 2 remove curse scrolls.
Yeah.
Does she burn one to learn it?
I think
I'm
it
not sure
uses
how
the
you're
scroll to
playing
learn
it.
it.
Yeah, like she
So-
copied one, so now you have so she's learned remove curse. I'll need to I think that you can.
I think what happens is he transposes the magic into
Yeah,
the
but
spell book.
Where does I'm asking him this? Where does Strahd reside at?
You ask him.
Yes.
Okay. So I need a 20 roll by you. Like he's still a very young knight. So and let's just say if you probably got close enough to Strahd, you probably wouldn't be speaking to him.
Yeah.
So he's been on the down low, so we're gonna find out if he knows.
11.
That's part of his quest. He's trying to learn. He's trying to learn where Strahd is.
Okay. Looking at this map, I see a town of Valaki, I'm assuming. That is not too far of a hike from here.
Each square. Do you see how big the squares are? They're like it's a mile. The grid.
That's what I'm saying.
the hex
It's still
grids.
not too awful far.
How far away is it?
But can't I do? We can move
That's
at a
the
fast
closest.
pace,
That's the
but still
closest.
be aware like we're moving at normal pace.
That's
Is that a
the-
ranger thing?
That's the closest town, and
How many hexes is it?
I mean,
It's a few.
Yeah,
I mean-
that matters.
This
I'm
is a
saying-
big place.
I'm saying that's the closest. I mean, we're probably looking at 20.
What is?
Because I actually have
What is this?
official times that it takes me to move.
It looks like a little camp or something, or maybe it's ruins. I don't know. What is that?
It's 20 miles
It's right
away.
down from us.
It'll take us 7 days. Moving cautiously.
We're at Q.
That's
Yeah, so
cautiously.
you're looking at.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, there's the lake,
Oh,
and
the
it's
lake.
right here near the river.
So I mean, that's.
Passes right by the river.
Because moving at
Is it
just
ruins,
standard
probably?
pace is 3 miles a
Yeah,
Should
day.
be
it's
like
just-
in here
Yeah,
somewhere.
I know. I mean, that's not even listed on this map. The most it's gonna pass,
But
Okay.
trying to go off that far,
Yeah.
just off a short rest would be.
No.
But I
It'll
mean,
be
that's the
7
closest
days
town.
to get there.
So
That's
I asked
close to town.
Carl if he's ever heard of the town of Pulaski or Velasky.
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 You can say yes or no.
Yes.
What do you know of this town? Is it more
Never been
civilized?
there.
I've never been there. I've just heard of it.
That's
What-
a long way for.
What town are you
Carl?
from?
Carl, where have you been?
He's from Carlsbad.
So All right, Carl. I can say you're anywhere from 16 to 22. What age do you want to be?
21.
All right, so you do want to be 21. So
How did I guess that?
so for 11 years, you've sort of been on your own.
Moose canisters. Want to be that old.
So you learned remove curse.
I bet it's the dog's tail. It is.
Oh, okay.
It's your tail.
So I added it so you can actually pick it from your spell book anytime that you want.
It's just in your spells.
Now you can't do it yet. You'll need a rest.
Long rest.
No, you'll need either another real
Is
short
this
rest or a long rest.
just topographical stuff, or is that a compound of some kind?
So, Carl's still tied
think
up. Are you
it's-
all?
The Wizard of Wands.
That's what that is?
Mm.
Yep.
Was that only written in Arcanic Magic?
Well, it took someone that understood
ask me,
like the symbols and spell like it wasn't a language. It was actually like spell glyphs and stuff like that.
I was gonna
So
say,
it's
guys,
Arcana.
can we
Yeah.
untie him yet? He's been very helpful.
Yeah, like her natural arcana. Just so,
What do
you think?
she wrote
Nope.
it down in her book.
I didn't think either.
I was just saying if there was any written in, the nature form of it that where
I've been
one
this
of us
much,
No,
y'all
could-
it's
feel like
like a
going down?
wizard made.
I mean, dude,
You still breathing?
you're the only guy roaming around out here in the middle of this
I don't know.
dangerous landscape.
I've told y'all everything though.
You have, and we haven't mistreated you or anything.
Then just
Well,
untie him.
kind of having him tied up is
That's for our safety.
mistreating him.
Y'all didn't tie
Y'all-
me
y'all
up when I
see-
got here.
Y'all
You didn't
Yeah,
try
we
to
weren't
tie
in
me
a mist-ridden place either, where everyone's
You're
dead.
right. I just popped from the gates of hell, pretty much.
Would you like to be tied up?
No, Dink.
That's the other character.
That's
Doesn't matter.
No, it's
I just
Fine,
asking.
Okay.
we'll untie him.
I'm going to untie
We'll
him.
untie him.
Do you take his weapons?
Step lightly. No, he can keep his weapons.
You keep the weapons.
Because you
I
try
will
something
say-
against
Roll for
us,
initiative.
I'll banish you.
So
I will
It's
say,
into a
Carl,
dead
it's
body.
not going to be
Kills
good.
one.
we're going to untie you, but please be careful with your actions.
You give somebody complete trust in 10 minutes. So okay.
While everybody's
Really
really
don't-
focused on the kid, I'd
That's
like
different.
to take
We're not in
a quick
Barovia.
glance around the room, see if anything's come in closer on us.
Nothing has moved. Like that. You got there are several doors and stuff that you through. There's the steps that you can go up to a higher level.
Can I
I
ask? Go
say
ahead.
we find one of these rooms that's only one way in and one way out, and try to seal it off.
Carl, do you know what this building used to be?
Oh, I know one thing that Dink's hut can do. Couldn't it bar a door?
Yeah, I can.
I'm going to ask him if he knew what this place used to be.
It's the headquarters for the Knights of the Silver Dragon.
Okay.
We need to check all these doors. We need silvered weapons.
Is it safer to travel during the day?
Yes.
Thought so.
Good question. Good answer.
That's everything.
I'm gonna go start looking through the house.
No one go by themselves. At least pairs of two.
Okay, so again, we got the house thing right here. Oh. Da-da-da. So, we do have the bottom section of this. There are some. There's several doors. So, all right, so which there's six. Like I said, there's 6 doors and the staircase up.
Where is there just like 2 doors on each wall,
No, there's.
or is it like 2 on each side? One we came in and then one forward.
All right, so no, like that's not counting your fort. You can go up the steps.
Okay.
That's where the painting is. There's a door here, here, and here.
Oh, okay. So there's 3 doors on each side.
Yes, there's 3 doors on each. There's 3 doors on each side, and then the steps going up.
Let's search the bottom floor first. How many people do we have here? Not including Carl.
Charge not leave door.
All right,
Okay, so you can stay in the main room. That'll be good anyway. You're staying in here with him. You two will stay in the main room. That way he can keep his eyes on you. We don't have to worry about you. And then you guys can back us up from here if we need be. So we'll just team up in pairs of 2 and clear the bottom floor.
Oh, dividing up.
I don't like
Oh,
how
sorry.
you said that.
It's like you'll cover more ground that way. It's wonderful.
I never like dividing.
If only clear the bottom floor. If something happens, yell.
So, okay, so again, I have the map out here. I need to know. It's like I need to know. All right, who's going with
Give me 1 second. Who's going with me? Who's going with me?
I'm going.
I would pay attention to who's got what. You know.
I have light.
Oh, thank you.
Well, the two people that have light shouldn't go together.
I have light.
I have light as well on my bow.
Yes. I mean, I have my flame that issues light and can be a weapon.
So how many groups of two will there be?
3.
So one person who has light needs to go.
Do you have light? Me and Dink will be one group.
Did you have hurt too?
Bozag, who do you want to take? Me and Dink are gonna be one group.
Okay. That's kids.
Belle, you want to go with me?
Yes, I'll go with you.
Okay, and then
Wait, do either of those two have light?
No, you need to have.
But you have your flame thing that can do.
Right.
Do I have one?
I'll hand them my arrow if you have light.
Okay, I have light.
Yes, you can do produce flame. That's it. Yeah.
Okay, so he gave you all his
Okay.
arrow to go. I still am just gonna state the fact that I don't like separating. Oh wait, no, that Belle doesn't care. Belle doesn't know these people. Never mind.
so there's
She don't care for
3 doors. Well, there's 6 doors. There's 3 on each wall.
And that leaves Maeve and Ashfern.
Yes, they are going together.
The
We'll be
soulless
just fine.
twins.
The soulless
That's
twins.
ironic.
Oh my goodness! I didn't even think about that.
That's great. I like that.
Alright, so
It's almost
Where
like
do you
a
wanna I think it'd be pointless, like, because all 3 of these doors are going to lead the same
But
place.
you don't know that.
So
You don't know that.
okay.
Like you don't.
I don't know. This might.
So who's going upstairs and who's staying downstairs?
Well, let's do
I
first
thought
floor
we were
first.
all doing the bottom
Let's do bottom floor first.
Why don't each group open one door apiece on
on
each side?
each side.
Yeah, clear one side at a time.
See, Char's smart.
We'll go to
Who
the
would
side.
Char's smart.
We'll go to the side that was collapsed when we were outside first.
So you all want to go towards the stable
I
side?
know. They
Yes.
wonderful.
Does everyone agree you want to try the 3 door? Because one goes back. There's 2 on the stable side, and then one goes next to the staircase.
Mhm.
So who's going on the one on this side on the staircase?
I'll go. It's fine.
I'll open the door. You have your bow ready.
Okay.
Because you can shoot over his head.
Yeah, I guess I could, couldn't I? So we're gonna go here. We'll go through this one, and then you guys can go through one of these 2.
Oh yeah, you're still protecting. You're all
The door?
protecting
Yeah.
for Bjorn on the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot he was here.
Well,
Yeah,
he's
still
staying
there.
with Char
Yeah,
and
yeah,
yeah.
he's staying. He ain't moving.
Char and Carl.
He helped me watch door. I'm just gonna prop him up against the door.
Dead weight. All right, so yeah, that's what we'll do. We'll go in there first.
All right, so I'm going to go and make sure that I got I know where Char is. So Dink.
Char's not leaving.
We're
I'm getting ready to
on this one.
So you're going to go through through this door,
Yeah, and then
the other
then
two,
out this way.
2 over there.
Yeah.
So 4 will go there. You all go there.
Everybody's
Yeah.
waking you up.
Okay, so I will. It's like unless you go into you have to go into the rooms to
Yeah, that's fine.
do it. So I've got to pull up what you all did.
If you die, Char, we'll remember you.
Alright,
Char, if I die, you don't get fed.
So
I just take your food.
where is
And then what?
Char smart.
Char smart.
okay.
Char figure something out.
Okay, so
Char not try to kill any of the local population until we figure out if they're good or bad.
Oh, if you find chair that Char can sit in with big arrows, you let Char know.
I'll be sure to.
okay. All right, so you all get to your doors. I assume that you all try to go at the same time through?
Yeah.
All right.
SWAT team.
All right. So
Yeah.
so does the group of like? So again, it's Bill, Bozak, Maeve, and Ashran are at these two doors to the right.
Mhm.
All right. So and when you both, I'll get to you guys in a second. When you both open it up, you open it up and you come in, and it's a large ballroom.
This is what we're finding.
Yes.
All four of you.
And so you come through, and the door opens, and all four of you came into the same room. But it's a big gap. Like I said, I'm looking at how far apart this is. 10 feet. So you're 40 feet apart from each other. Again, but you come through and you hear. So when you go through, you come in, and this is what you see. Rubble is thrown throughout much as the vast chamber. It's huge. It's large. It's definitely a ballroom. You notice that you see part of the room partially collapsed from the rooms above it coming down. You did see this from the outside in a way too. So now you can actually see some gaps through the thick haze of not just mist, but looks like secretions. So there's pink marble on the floor and fallen chandeliered amongst the broken chairs and other furnishing. Thick secretions stretch from wall to wall. Moving along them are too many giant centipedes to count.
Oh, nuts.
Shutting the door and backing out.
Yep, we don't need in there.
Like there are many. It's like centipedes stringing along their little hard secretions and stuff through there.
Okay.
So, do you all
I'm just gonna back
Shut
out
the
of
door.
the place.
please do stealth for me as we're backing out?
Okay, seeing that I'm a druid, like, can I do some?
Sure, you're welcome to talk to him.
Speak with animals.
Yeah, like you can.
Bugs.
I
You can't.
mean,
Oh, go ahead, speak.
Are you guys friendly?
That's great. There's,
I got 6.
You're being
on stealth.
sarcastic.
no, I'm not.
Okay, I'm not.
Like that's that. Like they don't even have that.
You go to shut the door and it's like, "Arr."
Just like in real life.
15.
So Ashram.
25 stealth.
Okay. So through and luckily
I
you
was supposed to stay.
all can. Well, no, you said you're gonna speak to him.
I was going to, but the way you said it makes me nervous.
No, it's like that's funny. Like that's not necessarily a bad thing because they're in the house. Maybe.
Okay, I'm gonna speak.
I was gonna say, I don't think
It's
they're going
fine.
away. You know?
Yeah, they're not going away anywhere. So like, well, you backed out. You and Ashburn backed out successfully because you two. You're like, no, you.
I rolled a 25 stealth to step back.
You step
I'm
through,
gonna
but
die.
you step back and you notice that Belle is. Looks like she's about to do
Okay.
cast a spell. What? You like Ashburn successfully backs out. What was your stealth?
6.
so apparently you don't like centipedes as you go boonk, and all of them stop crawling.
But I'm
Belle,
speaking to them.
Belle,
now
be
please,
nice to
please,
us,
Belle.
Belle,
Yeah,
please.
a large
Calm the
large
bugs.
clang comes up to where you can even hear it. You two even hear the clunk of the sound of the.
Pippin.
So I'm gonna do something to make a noise and draw their attention to me instead of her.
Well, are you just gonna speak?
Well, yeah, but she made a really loud noise, and there's.
Oh yeah, and
so
they
yes, I
all
am
just
speaking.
stop.
I am speaking.
And
to them.
you instinctively notice there are two right above her.
Okay, so I'm
'Cause
going
no one
to.
looks-
I'm going to speak to them and be like, we are not here to hurt you.
Sanctuary. We're just trying to survive.
Yeah.
Don't help her. Don't help her. Only person.
No, you're with me.
No, JR's with you.
Oh, why are we here? Sanctuary. So I'm going to tell them we are not here to hurt you. We are just trying to find a safe place to rest for tonight.
I ruffle into my bags and pull out some moss from the Underdark. Use druidcraft to expand it and make it grow. And I'm like, food. And I toss it in.
And I'm gonna say, these are my friends. He is offering you food. Please don't eat me.
So when you throw that in, probably about 30 of them fall from the ground, and they start eating
You mean
them
from
all.
the ceiling?
Yeah, from the ceiling onto the ground. So,
So,
including the two above Maeve that sort of scurry along the wall towards you all and sort of secrete this sort of thing down onto the.
but they don't go after her. They go after the
Smells
moss.
sludge.
No, so they're after the moss.
So
About
are-
10 seconds later, the moss is gone.
Any of them
produce
talking to me, or any of them
So-
talking back to me?
Well, from this massive pile of centipedes rolling through all the moss and just swirling around like giant maggots on top of something.
No, we
So-
don't need the descriptions.
So one slowly raises from the middle, and its mandibles open, and they part. Like the rest of them sort of part, and this one comes through. It is larger than the rest, coming through.
I nod my head at it.
So it asks you. It's like, do you bring the bright one, the one shining light, as tribute?
We have not
No.
brought tribute.
She can only understand it. You know,
Oh.
you didn't have speak with animals. I don't think she can extend it to others.
Unless it's
Okay.
something
I
new
don't
with
think
Bale.
I don't think so.
I've
You don't
never
have
been
speak.
able
You don't
to.
have speak with. You have speak with.
I
Plants,
speak with plants.
But yeah, not animals.
Should have cast it on the moss for you threw it out
It's
there.
like screaming.
Why?
You're like, I know you were my friend. You only smoked me.
Yeah, I can't extend it.
Yeah, so all you can see is this giant centipede that sort of raises above Belle and you, because I'm assuming that you're behind her within the door frame.
Yeah.
In the door frame.
Well, I understand what's happening.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
just can't understand
Yeah,
what it's
because
saying.
she talks in this weird sound. Yeah, it's just and you can hear the clicking of the mandibles of it going, and it says, "We hunger. It's like our children need real nourishment. It's like this is the first real nourishment we've had for a long time. It's like
We can attempt to provide nourishment in the form of this moss. So I ask you to give them more moss.
No moss.
So I go from the black moss to the red moss that I found. I think I only have one more color.
So you throw the red moss.
I'll enchant it with life growth. It actually produces twice the amount it
Is
would
that- is that
normally
spell
just
slots?
for being around. No, that's just an ability of it being close to me.
Okay.
I was gonna say you have plant growth too, and that's one of the things you could do.
Yeah, I use plant growth
yeah.
outside.
Don't
It's a
have a lot.
one-use thing.
Don't have a lot of slots left.
I could use it. You would know I had
Yeah,
it.
but
so-
you're not. You're
I know,
somewhere,
I know.
You're somewhere else.
I know.
So Boogie's
Well, I'm
used
just
soon
gonna-
enough.
I'm gonna
But-
say we will try our best to help nourish you. Is this your home?
So is now.
Okay. Do you share your home with anyone else?
So shortly they become bones.
I respect that.
Like circle of life.
Cast.
Circle of life.
History,
It's probably not a good idea, but you can try.
So I'm gonna say we will try to continue to find and provide you with moss if you can help us maintain sanctuary here for the night so that we can rest.
Like we need to be. It's like we desire food every hour. So and like they're all sort of swarming and like eating
Around
the moss
me.
and out they're all springing up and you can see like again there's like at least 30 of them through there that's just sort of, and with this larger one in front.
I'm gonna say I do not want to lie to you. We can try to have enough to feed you some every hour. We may have to.
So you can hear her talking. So it's sort of like the clicks are over top of it.
We may have to step outside to find more moss. But
I'm like checking my bags. I'm like,
it's not smart enough.
well, I told it I wasn't gonna lie to it that we would try.
So again, it sort of clicks and it gets a little bit closer to you. It's like blood could sustain us for a fortnight. It's like,
I am sure it could.
It's like feed us the blonde one.
Well, sadly, it's not up to me.
So,
And he is one of my companions, even if he's not
he has
smart.
touched the moss, seasoned, well prepared for us.
Pretty blonde.
Yes.
It's like he smells wonderful.
Yes, but he's so helpful to us too, and he'll be helpful trying to obtain more moss for you until we can find something with blood.
well,
So
I can't say
it's like
anything.
that. They basically tell you like you've got like an hour or they're coming. So
Well, I'm gonna say thank you.
Everybody just fire off.
Appreciate you giving us this
Who has
time
fire
of safety, and I'm gonna back out.
okay. Hey, you back
Are
out
you gonna
close.
come with me?
Oh
And
no,
we're
he
gonna
was already
close the
behind you.
door?
He was there at the door already.
Well,
Get out of the way. Get out of the
Okay,
way.
I'm gonna close the door, and then I'm gonna look at you all who
So
went
you
out
feel
into
the
the
door
hallway, and I'm gonna be like, we have an hour before these centipedes come and eat our souls.
Yeah. So then again, Carl and Char.
Can they hear me from where I am?
They back out pretty quick. So what we don't see is like you guys have went through and the door is shut behind you, and we're going to go to Dink and
Vincent.
Vincent. You all have. I mean, make sure I'm in the right place. This thing has a freaking 100 rooms. Actually, it has 53 rooms.
Yeah.
So you all went in and you come in and this is what you all see. A 20-foot long table with sculpted dragons for legs stands at the center of the hall. Things short enough that they're almost face level with it. So the chairs that surround the table have backs carved to resemble folded dragon wings, and several of the chairs have been overturned and smashed into pieces. Suspended above the table is a crystal chandelier that glows with a soft white light. Standing in a windowed alcoves are two life-size statues depicting knights with dragon wing helms and shields. This shield is
Looks like the one he has.
looks like the shield that he has, but just letting you see the dragon wing helms he has painted on his helmet instead of they're not like so he's like put them on his helmet. So rainwater trickles through cracks in the ceiling, flowing down the west wall, adding a large puddle on the floor. But it wasn't raining when you came in. At least it wasn't. 5 sets of wooden doors lead to this hall. The doors in the northeast corner hang open. A pair of leaded glass doors. Why would we let their panels cracked and broken stand open between panels of stained glass set into the east wall. These panels depict silver dragons in flight. Beyond the glass doors lies a dark, misty room that appears to be a chapel.
Appears to be a what?
Chapel. Are they within shouting distance of us?
Yeah. It's like you just gotta go open the door back up. Like I said, you came through the door closed.
So,
I think. I mean, he might know something about all this stuff.
well, you can try, but I want to investigate the room. I want to see if there's any items that you sent her.
I'm not leaving. I'm just going to the door and I'm going to holler for Carl to come check the room out.
I don't know, Char
I
has
just
to
see that
agree to
mob,
let him go
that name
because
in
he's
front of you.
watching.
Like, what do you call the Carl thing?
I'm going to be like, Char, send Carl down here.
You go.
Alright.
So So you're alone in there with
I got Bjorn.
With
Against the door.
I got
yeah,
Bjorn.
I can use him as a weapon.
Well, they backed out of the room though.
Yeah,
Right?
Bjorn's
so they're back. No, this is around the same time that they come backing out. So when you open the door, you see.
Okay.
So
Wait a minute. Yeah, we do have Bjorn.
Vincent, see if you can find anything around this room.
Feed Bjorn to the
Not
spear.
feeling the greatest.
Not
No,
feeling the
not
greatest.
for the centipede.
Perception
No.
yeah, like you're having a hard time. Like,
23.
Yeah, see? Yeah. I'm no close. I've got 3 holes in
So
exhaustion.
you go through. There's not much in here. You do notice again the chandelier is glowing with a very faint white light that allows you all to see, even without your bow drawn. Of course, if you want to draw a little bit more.
Sure.
And for a rundown place, I can't believe a chandelier is actually glowing.
Magic.
So it is magic. It's like it's very old, and the spell is through there. Where are you going? Do you get near the chandelier? Do you go near the doors? What are you looking at with your?
I'm gonna ask him if he knows anything about this room.
Okay, so like you have his book. Did you give his book back to him?
I mean, after I read it, yeah, sure.
Hello.
It takes you to
Okay, well, I skimmed through it.
Yeah, you
and,
skim through words.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you can remind him that you've never set foot in here. This
Just a second, I have
was
to
your
go out
final
to the- Let me
pilgrimage.
go out to the court and get that, and I'll
Yeah,
call you back.
I've never been in.
Okay.
Okay. Does the book say anything about what is in the headquarters?
History.
Shoots half off, right?
Nat 20.
Yeah.
Okay, so like the final trek is to talk to Agenpost. So you're here to try to talk to him and find him, and that supposedly there's a passage in the book that someone here can lead you to him and set him free.
Okay. I guess we'll just search the room and go to the chapel.
So the only thing that interesting happens is when you get closer to the chandelier, it glows a little bit brighter.
Okay.
And so when you go through, if you would actually sit down or do whatever, it would be brighter. Not a lot, you know.
Not a lot, but noticeable.
Yeah. So
Okay.
it's almost like it's there for you to like if you sat down, it would try to glow.
Okay.
So if wait, you did detect magic earlier, didn't you?
No, I don't have that.
Bjorn did.
Bjorn did.
Yeah, he can't. Sorry.
He blew his last.
He's unconscious.
That's actually an optional rule. If you run out of spell slots, you.
Alright. To the chapel.
There's
Watch
other.
out.
There's
Okay.
other. Like, does Dink want to try to go anywhere else, or you do know there's a. It does look like there's a chapel, but there are some other rooms that.
I mean,
that
does it
we
look
used
like
to-
there's any food in here?
Yeah, the maggots had it long time ago.
This is probably what it was. There was like a
I
dining
mean,
room.
there could be rations that were sealed.
It was the dining hall. Like I said, it's got the
Yeah,
big
I mean-
20-foot long table.
Yeah.
You know,
it's
gather
like-
that. Food.
There's definitely one chair that is more prominent than others, and it looks like it's been thrashed.
Check the silver.
Walk
Sorry
up,
for your chair.
walk up to that chair and
He's
see if
okay.
there's any like secret anything to that chair.
Okay. Can I?
Like it's like turned over, it's messed up. You want to pick it
Yeah,
up?
I'll stand it up and see if there's any significance, whether it's
Alright.
mechanisms or magic or whatever.
Where you sit it up, and almost in a blink, it's almost like there's a winged shadow that's there in the seat, and it's like it's gone as quick as you saw it.
Did just I see it?
Yeah. It's just it's like you put it. It's like you know how you set the chair up. It's almost like it's right there. And it sort of fades out as fast as it.
Okay, I'm gonna tell them what I seen.
Nice. Now you're seeing things. So wonderful. So
Do you want to go get the rest of everybody before you venture on, or is just you just bring Carl with you?
no,
Go
let's
get
just
the rest of the group.
Alright.
So Carl, you did see the figure, just like you were seeing it in other rooms.
so
What's funny with him coming, but like I actually can play something that was here.
Go get the rest of the group and tell them to come in here.
you're including him in the group now. So
You're trusting him enough to do this now?
I mean,
You had him tied up.
I mean, I did.
I think so. I tell
I
lots of
did tell
people.
y'all everything though. I did give y'all food.
well, I mean, I think if he ain't acted on us yet, he's not going to.
you never know. But anyway, I'm gonna move forward to where it's the chapel and see if there's.
I'm gonna stick with Dink. Go get the rest of the group then.
Alright, so we go to the chapel. So and that's the back part of it.
All right.
Give me a second. Let me make sure I got the numbers right. Said there's 53 rooms in this place.
To the chapel and we.
All right. So you go through that open door that you can see through the, and you come through and there's cracked wooden pillars support a wooden U-shaped balcony that overhangs a stone-walled chapel. Narrow archways lead to spiral staircases that curled up to the balcony. A door set to the north wall has a wooden beam barring it. So, to the east end of the chapel rests a stone altar flanked by iron chandeliers. Or not chandeliers?
Candelabras?
Candelabras, yes.
Ah.
There we go. The altar is carved with a rising sun based relief. Tall arching windows are set with panels of stained glass decorate the walls behind the altar. One of the windows has been shattered, covering the chapel floor with shredded colored glasses, allowing a thick fog to enter and fill the room.
Did you say there was pink marble outside in the floor?
That was in another room. There was pink marble.
But
Another one.
it was in the same place, and this has a sunrise depiction, is what you said?
I think rising sun bas relief. Yeah, base relief.
Okay.
And I need to add this. Through the fog, you see 3 armored figures kneeling before the altar.
All right.
Yeah, you're on, little man.
Are they wearing dragon armor?
Well, it's through the fog. You're in the back of the chapel. You just see them at the altar. Except there's fog coming through. You sort of see the fog coming in and surrounding them.
Did we go in and
Friends
talk
of
to
yours?
them? Did we go in and talk to
I'm
them?
gonna say they're like friends of yours.
It's like he tried to put it off on you.
Like are these friends of yours?
I mean, I'd say so. If they're wearing the same armor, they're
But
probably.
you can't tell. Like I said, you can tell they got armor from like.
Well, he can speak Draconic, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Call out to him in Draconic then.
Oh, great. Ring the dinner bell.
What do you want me to say?
Maybe it's brunch.
Anything.
Well, I mean, you want me to speak? What do you want me to ask?
They're your friends.
Well, I gotta ask. Do you want to speak or you want to come up to the altar with them? What do you want to do?
I guess I'll walk up closer.
So Carl.
Best one-shot character ever.
Well, Carl walks up. You know, you hear his armor
Clanking.
clanking. So you come up. So Carl, of course, you can only as you get closer, you can see detail through the mist because like you were where they were at. It was 40 feet or so. So like and you just sort of see the outlines of them. You come up and you see 3 kneeling knights. They have tattered chainmail. They all have long swords. You recognize them. They are like your longsword. They all have dragon hilts on them. They have helmets on. So they have like the wings and stuff like they're talking to the other.
I'm gonna call out to them and ask them if they're friendly.
So they call out. How close did you get to them?
I'm like 20 feet away from them.
Do a religion check, and you can do the +9 because if it's also it has to do with this place here.
22.
So this might be important. This is just for you. This is dedicated to the god of the dawn.
So we don't all hear this.
No, so it's only 3 of you in the room.
Well, I won't. So I didn't know.
No, he knows. So you've heard this. So again, these are praying. They stand up, and you realize again they are praying to the morning lord.
But they stand up.
They've all stood up.
And I'm gonna be like,
You-
what's going on up there?
Yeah, so you're all like 30 feet from him, and he's standing there. So here it is, and you see these figures that arise through. Do you say anything else to them? Like again, you do know that this is dedicated to the morning lord. So, and it's also thanks to your book that it's dedicated. It's an altar to dawn.
I want to ask them if they got any food.
I like your style.
So even though Char was way off, Char was like, I approve. Your stomach crumbles for some weird reason. So he did give you the rations. Did you give him the rations?
Yeah.
Did you eat them?
Yeah.
They have no taste, but they're fulfilling. So
I've had worse.
yeah.
Nothing's fulfilling to him
So,
because of me.
Roll for initiative. So they all turn around, and through their skeletal faces, like they have glowing red eyes, they are revelants.
Like only those 3.